Hey guys, Kylie here. So we get asked a lot what actually happens in an initial appointment at Creo Wealth. So I thought I'd strap on the GoPro and I would show you from a bird's eye view. So let's go. One thing to note is when you come here for parking, if you're parking in the car park, just take note, it's 2 hours. This is on the middle floor. And downstairs on the ground floor there are some 1 hour parking spots, but make sure you park in a 2 hour parking spot because they do police this area, and we have gotten fines ourselves before because, yes, you guessed it, we forgot to set our timers, so be careful. Here we are, number 26.
Good morning, how are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm here for my appointment with Anthony.
Yeah, sure, just take a seat, he won't be long. Can I offer you tea, coffee?
Oh, I'd love a coffee, thank you.
Sure. Here you go, Kylie.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, is it Kylie, is it?
Yes, it is. Hi.
Hi Kylie, it's Anthony Sultana from Creo. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. How's your day been?
Good. I'm a little bit nervous about today though, because
That's okay, that's fine, not a problem at all. We'll make sure you're relaxed. Would you like a tea or coffee or what?
Holly's already made me one,
Okay,
thank you so much.
Would you like to follow me, please,
Sure,
Kylie?
thank you.
Please come through, Kylie.
Thank you.
Just take a seat there. Hi Kylie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How
That's
are you?
Good. I'm well. So how, do you have trouble finding our office today?
No, I didn't. I got very good instructions from Holly in the email of where to park and how to get here, so thank you.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that she's doing a great job because we want to make sure people find us quite easily. Yeah, so obviously, I don't know if you've seen an advisor before or not. Is this your first time? So
Yes, it is my first time.
okay, well, believe me, I won't bite you. So we're here to help you and show you the journey to help you achieve your goals that you were about to tell me. There's no judgments here, so obviously we want to find out because we're here to help you.
Thank you.
That's okay. You're welcome. So tell me a little the reason why you come here in the first place.
So I really don't understand my super,
Right.
and being a woman, I'm concerned if I take any more time off for maternity leave, what's going to happen, because obviously I won't be contributing.
Correct, yes.
And I also want to know if there's any other ways I can invest, and why should I put more money into my super? Why should I?
Okay.
What would I not be better off just having it in a bank account?
All right, okay, well, that's probably a good summary for me to help you with, because what I'll do is, so obviously, the main thing is, what is it you're wanting? Are you wanting income, you're wanting growth, or when do you want to use your money?
Okay, well, I've got probably about 20 years until I retire.
20 years, yeah.
And to be honest, I don't even know retirement ages, things like that. I don't know. So okay. I'd like to know when I can retire and if I'm going to have enough money.
Not a problem at all. Okay, obviously everybody has the same concerns, having enough money to retire on, and obviously, and I'll tell clients, if you've got the money, you can retire at any time. The biggest question is, what do you do in your spare time? But anyway, what we'll do is, I'll show you on the board the difference between super and non-super, because a lot of people don't understand superannuation. They know about it, but don't know too much about it. So if I'll maybe give you a bit of a summary and draw some pictures on the board to help you.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Okay, Kylie, so what we're going to do is I'm going to break the board up into what we call as non-super and super. Okay. There are a couple of differences, and obviously I'll put these on the side. And one of the biggest differences is obviously access to your money. Next one, obviously the biggest one for everybody, is tax. And then we've got income.
Zoom in.
And obviously growth, because we want to grow our investments over time. Okay. So best way to look at it is to say, okay, well, what's the difference between the two? Well, I think most importantly is access to your money. So if you need access to your money, you've got to go with non-super. Okay, make that a bigger tick. Whereas superannuation is restricted. So effectively restricted to your retirement. So when you decide to retire, and that's basically effectively you have to be 60 years of age and permanently retired from the workforce. That's the earliest you'll be able to access your superannuation. So from a accessibility, that's the first thing you need to consider is when do you want to have access to the money. Okay, but if you want the money next week, well, bad luck, you won't be able to get it from super, it'll be there till you're 60 years of age. At this rate, it could be longer by the time the government changes the rules. Next one, taxation. With taxation, superannuation is 15%. So any interest, it gets taxed up to 15%. It could be a bit less depending on some credits, but it's up to maximum 15%. With your non-super, it's what they call is your marginal tax rate. So your marginal tax rate, if you earn between $0 to $18,200, you pay no tax. Between $18,200 to $45,000, you pay a flat rate of 16%. Anything above $45,000, you pay 30% plus to Medicare. Also, you pay Medicare also on the 16% as well, subject to certain things. Okay, any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay. All right. That's all right. Income. What is income? Well, income we need money to live off, so we want to be able to access that income for anything, pay your bills, your own hires, whatever the case may be. Income is in the form of either interest from a bank account or dividends from your investment. So with non-super, you can get income. However, with superannuation, there is no income. And the reason for that is because all the earnings from it are translated and form part of the growth. That's why with superannuation you never see any money coming out to you. You always see what it grows and obviously fluctuates over time. With your non-super, you can have growth as well. So you can have a combination of income and growth. The income with your non-super, such as your interest from your bank account, term deposits, you can either receive it or reinvest it. Okay, like shares, you can receive it or reinvest it as well. What was I saying? Yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk about is actually, as people say, you lose money in superannuation. Not the case, because with any of these options here, you can invest in direct cash, you can invest in property, direct shares, overseas shares. The main thing, they will perform exactly the same way in interest-wise. The only difference is the tax, one, and two is accessibility to your money. So hopefully that covers, it gives you a bit of an explanation, but do you have any questions?
No.
Any further questions?
No.
Okay. So this is something I want you to think about, because you need to consider, okay, what's more important to you? Is it access? Is it tax? Is it income? Or growth? Or a combination of all of those? Okay, this is the structure, because superannuation is a tax structure, not an investment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay, Kylie. So hopefully today's our meeting today has enlightened you with some information that we can help you with, assist you in your retirement planning.
Yeah, it has. Thank you. I'd like to move on to the next steps.
Okay. So the next step is obviously this is the fun part. This is where I come down and work with my spreadsheets to work out calculations, tax minimisations, and helping you achieve your goals. So the more you provide me with the information, your statements, and shares you've got, that will give me plenty of work to do, will keep me out of trouble, and hopefully will give you the projections, which will show you some really wild numbers that you could probably decide to retire sooner rather than later.
That sounds awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Anthony.
No problem at all, Kylie.